What's going on, guys? Thank you for clicking on the video. I appreciate it. We're out here with some new bike mods. Front tire was just a new maintenance thing, but I gotta say I'm pretty stoked about this mod. It's a Fastway ProMoto Billet end cap, and then I got the Dobeck EJK. Threw it on this morning. Been out here for about a little over an hour, and it's night and day. It's crazy. You guys are gonna like this. This is super interesting. I wish there was a video on this while I was looking for it, so that's why I decided to make one. So today we're going to cover how it feels on fast 2-track, some fun single track, and then we're going to see how it changed the lugability of this bike, because it's incredible. You guys are going to want to see that. Like, I'm talking next level. I thought this bike was good before. This is now a monster. It's awesome. I think it's a very under-recommended mod to make to your bike. And this will be one of the few things that I say that you need to do right away, because it just is a different animal now. This bike is completely different. For you guys who are interested in doing this mod, I've got some chapters for the video. I'll talk about installation. We're going to cover how it feels differently on 2-track, if it feels any different on single track. And then we're going to do a lugability test. And you guys are going to be super impressed by that. I'm super excited for that. So yeah, you'll have chapters for everything if you're interested in it. But for now, I'm going to get back to riding. And yeah, enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. All right, so we're going to start off with our 2-track run. See if it changes anything. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable. You just feel like you have a faster throttle response, basically. It is pretty impressive. Like, you just twist the throttle and it now just goes. Oh, that's a lot of mud. I hate mud. You definitely have more lugability in lower gears if you miss a shift, like I just did. But yeah, I mean, on 2-track and like high speed stuff, this is definitely noticeable. It just, you have more power and more pull. It definitely is noticeable. That's crazy. Like I mean, this is how this bike should have felt, 100%. This is how this bike should feel. It's a 450. It should feel like a 450. Before it felt super tame, and oh god, and it really corked up. Now that I know the difference, like, it felt good when I was riding it, but now that I know what it should feel like, or what it could feel like, man, I wish I'd done this mod sooner. And this doesn't feel like placebo power from having a louder exhaust or because I spent money on it. This truly does feel like it's faster. It just feels like it just picks up faster. Faster throttle response. Like, just, man, you just twist that throttle and it goes. I mean, that thing starts quick now. I'm blown away. What can I say? Blown away. Oh. This is 4th gear. A little bit of clutch there. Not much though. Just pulls out of corners now without even having to clutch it. New tuner is something you have to run with that Fastway ProMoto Billet end cap, because when you are taking your old end cap off, you are changing the fueling of the bike, because the exhaust is so much more open and free flowing that it needs to be accounted for. And I'll tell you, those Dobeck guys know how to make a product. This thing is insane. I feel like I have way more torque coming out of corners. Feels like the bike is running a lot smoother too. I always thought that these bikes were fueled really well from the get-go, and this is definitely eye-opening. I'm even in map 2, and this is kind of how I feel like this bike was supposed to feel. I was always a little underwhelmed and chalked it up because, oh my god, almost stuck the front. I was always kind of a little underwhelmed with the power on this bike, and I just chalked it up to it being a trail bike. It's not like a XC bike, the I don't even know, the FX maybe, FC, but it definitely feels like I have more get up and go. Yeah, it just feels a little bit more torquey. Like I have to use less clutch. Exhaust is definitely much louder. You're going from a stock inlet, which I think is 27 millimeters, to I think it's like 44, 43, somewhere around there. So a bigger exhaust hole. Fuck. A bigger exhaust hole, so more sound can come out of it. The biggest problem with these bikes is the witch's hat, the baffle cone resonator, because it sticks out so far. You can't really run just a slip-in spark arrestor, so you have to get something like the ProMoto Billet or the Fastway end cap, or you have to get a whole exhaust. God damn, man. How is there still so much fucking snow out here? This is horse shit. It's gonna be louder. It's not unbearable. I think you're going from 82 decibels to like maybe 86, 88 is what is on the Taco Moto website. I'm very impressed with this new setup. You're not getting, you know, some crazy horsepower number. I think it's just optimizing what the bike already gives, right? Like, it's just making that 43 horsepower or whatever number that is better. Because it's just so smooth on the throttle. Oh. The fact that it's pulling on this, impressive. This is steep. So yeah, don't be expecting this to be some crazy, massive change. This isn't gonna make an FE like a race motocross bike, but it is indeed helping, and it's good. I can't recommend this enough. This is a great mod if you want just a little bit more out of your bike. Alright, let's give this a go. Make sure I'm in a good gear for it. Second gear. See how these tires do. Oh my god, this thing is, look at that, not even on the clutch, lugging, holy shit, that was fucking impressive. Oh my god, that was impressive. Tell you right now, if I didn't have that jetting kit on, I would never have done that. That bike would have never done that with the stock jetting. 100%. Holy shit. Well, I wouldn't say it's unstallable, as you just saw, but it definitely does not flame out at all, really. That's absolutely crazy. I did not expect it to make this big of a difference. Thought it would make a small difference, but not as big as it does. This is exciting. I did not expect this to go this well. I also didn't expect the trail conditions to be this way either. So I'm just gonna keep clicking my way through and show you guys the good stuff. But so far, blown away, absolutely blown away by this bike now. I loved it before, but I mean, this is next level crazy how good it is. All right, let's see how we do on this hill climb. Second gear, pretty much at the base of it. We're just gonna give it the beans and go. Click up to third. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Well, final thoughts are I would definitely categorize this as a must-do mod up there with your suspension. If you own this bike and want to get the most out of it, it is truly unreal the difference it makes. So yeah, if you guys are on the fence about doing it, just pull the trigger. It's spendy, but it's worth it. Alright, well, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace!